Hello, viewers. Once again, we are back with another episode of Enthu Talks, a platform provided by Enthusiastic where you can share your story and talk your heart out. Through Enthu Talks, we invite our guests and learn something about them from their life experiences, which can inspire us and bring charm and enthusiasm in our life. Enthusiastic brings us lots of opportunities with 100 plus courses, both academic and non academic, which includes spoken languages as well. So, here today we have amongst us Dr. Rakshit sir, who teaches Kannada at Enthusiastic. Welcome you, sir.
Namaste. Thank you.
So, we are very pleasure to have you here. Thanks for giving your time. And
it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm sure our viewers would love to hear from you, your experiences in life, and we will have a pleasure time with you listening to your talks. So stay tuned, viewers, and we will hear to Dr. Rakshit sir. So, sir, we would like to hear from you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you for the good question. Myself, Rakshit. I'm from basically Karnataka. My village, Attihalli. It's called, it's in Hassan. It's located in Western Ghats, a very remote area. I'm from there. Basically, I got my primary education in Putturu. It's from Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka. Till 10th grade, I did my education in Putturu. After that, I jumped to Ujire, Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara Educational Institutions. From 8th to from Bachelor of Arts. From 8th to degree, I did my education there. I got bachelor degree in Ujire. After that, I moved to the Kannada University Hampi. It's one and only one university in the world we have to research in Kannada language. I did my master's in Kannada and I did my PhD there. Problems of learning Kannada. I say my PhD topic. I did my PhD studies and Kannada MA there only. After that, I got post-graduation diploma in Kannada language studies, post-graduational diploma in translation studies, and diploma in Panchayat Raj and rural development, and master's in mass communication and journalism in that institute. After that, I moved to the Indian Institute of Languages. It's one and only institute we have in central government, Central Institute of Indian Languages. We have that institute in Mysore. Now, recently, I'm joined to that institute to research regarding Kannada. It's a very primary institute, established in 1959. Now I'm working in this institute. From last 2 years, I'm working as a teacher, Kannada instructor in Enthu app. It's very nice to me. I'm enjoying all classes.
That's great, sir. We feel so pleasure to have you, such a highly qualified educationist, working with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's a great pleasure for us. Yes.
Thank you.
As you mentioned, sir, that you have done your research work in Kannada language. So you must have faced some difficulties, some challenges in learning this language. We understand that India is a diverse country. We have many languages to speak. In every region we go, we have a different language.
Yes.
Even when we go to North India, South India, East or West, in every region, there are many languages. You must have also faced some difficulties while doing some research, or maybe you have achieved something which you would like to share with us and our viewers. Please, sir.
Thank you. I did my research in problems of learning Kannada. That means when children are going to learn Kannada language from non-mother tongue Kannada students, they are going to face so many difficulties by reading, by listening, by speaking, like these skills. I did my research in primary students to up to high school students, they are going to face so many issues when they are going to learn. Each language has its own specifications. Kannada also comes in Dravidian group, especially from South Dravidian group. Kannada, Tamilu, Telugu, Malayalam, and Tulu. These are, we can divide, we can classify these 5 languages in one group. There is a connection between each. There is a connection between Kannada and Telugu, Kannada and Tulu, Kannada and Tamil, Kannada and Malayalam. These languages each have each one-to-one link connection. So instead of these language, which students are going to speak instead of these languages, they are going to face so many problems when they are going to speak, when they are going to introduce themselves, when they are going to face interviews. On that time, they are going to face so many issues. In my research, I focused on those problems. In which situation they are going to face problems, which one is they are facing difficulties. So I went to get some solutions to that one also.
Okay. So, sir, for doing your research work, did you meet people and talk to them, or maybe you spread some importance of the Kannada language?
Yes, basically I did research on non-Kannadiga students. In India, so many students, not only students, so many persons are showing interest to learn Kannada, but they are not getting proper channel like Enthusiastic. We recently I joined to Enthu group. It's a very unique group. Is going to teach Kannada, not only Kannada, all subjects. Very experts are going to teach subjects. They have very deep knowledge in that one. The thing is, each and everyone should get the link from these kind of platforms. Then only they will get good and quality education.
Yeah, that's true, sir. Enthusiastic has opened the way for those kids who would wish to learn Kannada as a language and many other languages along with it. And we are approachable to all the parts of the world. Like we are taking students from US as well. So it is very true that we have kids from different parts of the world who would like to learn their native language. Though they are not living in India, but being Indian, they also wish to learn their native language. So it's the best way of approaching the kids, which we are getting through Enthusiastic. So please throw some light on your views, like what age group of students you teach and how you feel teaching them.
Thank you for the question. Basically, I'll teach, now I'm teaching 5 plus, which children are coming from age group 5, 6, 6 years, because language learning is very unique thing in each individual life. I'll teach 5 plus age group till 30, 32, elders also, not only for younger, elders also. But in Enthu, till I teach for the age group of 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, like this group. I was enjoying each group. Recently, I'm enjoying each group, from each student. I'm going to get experience from each class. It's very nice because each student has their uniqueness. When they are going to learn language, they are going to share their experience also. They are going to share their class experience. They're going to share their home experience. They're going to share their friendship. They are going to share their personal things, personal feelings in classes. Such things are going to add more important points to each classes. So in language teaching, these are getting important because it's not a language teaching is not a science. Say humanities. It comes in humanities. So we have to teach language like a friend, not like an instructor, not like a teacher. It's a friendship relationship between not a teacher and student. The relationship between friend friend to friend. So I'm getting so many experiences, so many good things from each classes. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great, sir. We need to be friendly with the child or the grown-ups whom we are teaching. And language teaching is like a humanity, building relationship with the child. Yes. So basically, if you need to learn language like Kannada, uh, which language they must know? Like, is it easy for them to translate from one language to another and to Kannada?
Basically, it's a very good question. Thank you for the same. We people believe that one. If I want to learn Kannada, I must learn English. I must learn Hindi. That's not like that. If you want to learn any language, the medium of language is not necessary, because when child are going to learn languages, they are going to listen and repronounce. They're going to listening and they are going to repronounce the same, because we can observe the small kid. Uh, Now +9 or +9 month or +12 month or +1 +2, these age group kids are going to repronounce which language their mom going to speak in their house. They're going to reproduce the same. In that cases, we cannot able to see the medium of language, medium instruction languages. So medium language is not necessary to learn any language. But here, English is, we already believe that when we already getting experience, English is a global language. So we are going to teach language via English only. We can teach the language via Hindi also. We can teach the Kannada language in any language with the help of any language. But basically, medium of language is not necessary to learn any language. For example, if instructor knows Kannada only, is not ready to speak in English, is not ready to speak in Hindi, even though they can speak, they can teach Kannada. So medium of language is not necessary. It's not a big issue in language learning. So we can learn language without that also.
Okay, so it is not necessary that we must know English and Hindi to learn Kannada or any spoken language. We should try to make a command over the spoken language which we are trying to learn. Yeah.
Yes, because we believe that when we already getting experience from that. So many persons are coming out of the India to the Karnataka. Some foreigners are going to visit Karnataka because say heritage. Karnataka is a heritage city. So when they are coming to Karnataka, they are not getting English, Indian English. They are going to speak their English, foreign English. But they are learning Kannada very easily by reproducing which word they are going to hear. They are going to reproduce the same. By that way, they are going to learn the languages.
Yeah. So our Indian languages are so precious that even foreigners would also wish to adopt them or would love to reproduce them. That is very interesting. So, sir, you must be experiencing foreigners around you who would be coming and visiting to India and would be taking initiative to learn the Indian spoken languages.
Yes, ma'am. Because when I was doing a PhD, I did my PhD. I already said that when I did my PhD in Kannada University, Hampi. Hampi is a very heritage city. It got recognized from UNESCO also. I met so many foreign people when I was doing research. They were showing interest to learn Kannada, not only for the communication purpose, because language is not only way of communication. It's a language is knowledge, bunch of knowledge. If you learn Kannada, if you learn English, if you learn Hindi, we are going to getting so many things from that one. Now we are not going to communicate with the language. We are going to get other thing also from the language. So Language means it's not only medium of instruction or medium of communication, it's a bunch of knowledge. So
Okay.
they are showing interest to learn these languages.
Okay. So language is not only a medium of communication, but it is a source of knowledge. We enhance our knowledge even if we learn any language. Yes, very well said, sir. Okay, so I would like to ask, sir, as you did your journalism also, so what inspired you to become a teacher or an instructor? Why
Thank
not
you.
any other profession like from journalism or so?
Yes, basically when I was in high school, I was observing some media people. On that time, I got dream, I have to become a journalist, I have to become a news reporter. By getting education step to step, after coming BA, after coming my master's, my mind got changed. Some people inspired me. Basically, I got inspiration from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was a teacher. Then I got inspiration from Dr. D. Virendra Hegade. He's from Dharmasthala. He's a president of SDM Educational Society, and now he became MP also. Teaching is not like other profession. Teaching, when we are going to jump into the teaching field, when we are in teaching field, we are going to learn new thing day by day, day by day. We are going to getting fresh each day. So I choose this profession instead of going journalism. I got this profession because I want to learn new things day by day. We are going to connect children. We are going to connect with some people. We are going to connect with our colleagues. These are we are going to gain knowledge from them. So I choose this profession.
That's great, sir. So to become a teacher, the dignitaries that influenced you, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So it's immense pleasure, and it's a great thing that you are being inspired by such famous personalities that made you opt for this career as a teacher. And of course, being a teacher, there's a way to learn new things. Even from our students, we make them learn, and they also teach us something in return. Yeah, it's a two-way communication, or we can say a two-way exchange that we do with our kids as well. Yeah.
Yes, it's like a cultural exchange.
Yeah, of course, cultural exchange. Like, how do you see yourself after 5 years from now, sir? I know it's a difficult thing to answer, but you must be like having some purpose in your life, like what you aspire to. How do you see yourself after 5 years from now?
Thank you. Now I'm doing research in Kannada language. My aim is I have to become expert in Kannada. I'm not sure I'm expert in Kannada. I have to become more expert in Kannada by reading, by researching more and more. In my dream, I have to become a good researcher as well as good instructor in Kannada. That's my dream. So I have to be a good teacher. I have to be a good researcher in future.
Yeah. So
Because
Kannada
these
is in
things
your blood.
only, yes, because these things only we can feel fresh in research and in teaching. I believe that one.
So that's great. So teaching Kannada makes you enthusiastic, and imparting your knowledge to the students and enthusiastic is something very meaningful and enthusiastic for the students also to learn from you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So since you have been associated with enthusiastic for 1.5 years, so how do you feel associating with enthusiastic, and what change enthusiastic has brought in your life, sir?
In the beginning, I had to say thank you I use this platform to say thank you to all Enthu group, giving such a great opportunity to me, because in the world, especially in India, nobody, all people cannot able to get these kinds of opportunities. I got this opportunity. That's my pleasure. I believe that when I'm going to use this one as my level best, I have to give as my level best effort. I have to put effort. I have to put some knowledge. I have to put some extra things to this one. Before joining Enthusiastic, my language skill was very poor. After joining Enthusiastic, I got improved myself by learning and by teaching and by doing communication with kids. I feel my changes now. Yeah, before joining Enthusiastic, I'd say I was facing little problem to speak in public, but now I can speak in public also. That Enthu got changed my whole life. Thank you.
Okay. So it's not only like teaching students, it's Enthusiastic is also provided platform for teachers to grow as well. The more we teach, the more we practice our profession. So I hope viewers, you would also like to join for learning this language Kannada, as it seems to be very interesting. Or any spoken language you would like to go for. The more you learn, the more you prosper in your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And the more knowledge you gain as well.
Thank you, miss.
Yeah. So taking back you to your childhood days, I would like to ask you that how was your life as a child and now as a grown up? Like in this transition phase, like what experiences you have faced, which you would like to give to our present generation, which is going to be our future generation.
Thank you. I already said I'm from a rural area. It's a remote area. Attihalli, my village name is Attihalli, which comes in Hassan district in Western Ghats. Today also, we cannot able to see even single school in that village. So I skipped home. I cut my connection with my family from 9 months. When I was in 9-month kid, my mother's friends look after me. They joined primary school in Puttur. From there, my journey started from there. From 6-year-old kid to up to PG. Now also I did my whole education in hostel life. By learning in school, I learned so many things by learning in school, colleges, universities. As in the same time, I learned so many things from the society. We already know that one. Schools are not going to teach each and everything in life. We are going to learn something from society also. So societies teach so many things, so many good things in my life. So on that time to till now, I'm getting relationship with society. It's society also teaching so many things in these days. So now I'm saying to this younger generation, we have to communicate with society. Now in these days, we can observe some people, some youngsters are going to, they are going to touch with only mobile phones, only tablets, only electronic media. Electronic media also very important in these days. With that, we have to connect, we have to get connect with society, because which one society going to teach us, we cannot able to get from these devices. So we have to get touch from society. Society teach so many things in our life. Thank you.
We understand, sir. It's since childhood, it was a difficult time, like not having schools in that area, and you had to move on to a place where you could find a school, and now you are a PhD holder in the Kannada language. It's, yeah, of course, we viewers must you must take this lesson that never face yourself disheartened, even if you don't have any facility for you. You can try to move out, or now even it is possible through online platform also, and Enthusiastic is one of them, which is providing a platform for you to learn, being even being in remote areas. You can take that opportunity of learning through online, which will help you grow. And of course, as Sir said, connect with the society is very important. Instead of spending that time on YouTubing or surfing anything, we can make a benefit of that time and learn something. We can easily now connect through society also through this online platform. And of course, pandemic has blessed us with this, and which we had never thought of how we could connect with the society.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah, sir. Thank you so much. So you would like to give like how can children keep themselves motivated, like in this time it is difficult for them also. Sometimes kids feel depressed, they are not able to achieve anything. They have set targets to meet, but they may not be able to meet them. How can they keep themselves motivated?
It's a very good question for this situation, ma'am. Because in newspapers, in electronic media and news channels, we are going to hear such things, uh, demotivational things, news day by day. I suggest all youngsters to keep touch with books, because books are very uh, good friends to us. If you are going to read book, that book are going to give a whole world to us. That book gives whole world to us. So instead of wasting time, we have to touch with books. We have to touch with friends. We have to touch with good things by listening good thing, by viewing good thing, by speaking good thing, and by doing friendship with good friends. These all are help us to grow up. Because now we are living in electronic media situation, electronic e-word. Now we are moving in e-word. This e-word gives good things also, this e-word gives bad thing also. So the decision is ours. Which one we are going to take? That will become a good tree. That will become a good tree. Now, there is one saying in Kannada, ಎದೆಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದ ಅಕ್ಷರ, ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದ ಬೀಜ, ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಹೆಮ್ಮರವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. That means which seeds fell down into the earth, which later fell down into our mind or human body, that will become a good, that will become a big tree in future. So I suggest to youngsters, keep touch with reading, keep touch with speaking, keep touch with connection with people who are nearby me. That will help us in future to become a good person, to become a achieve, to become an achiever.
Yes, it's true. That's how we sow our seeds, the way we grow up.
Yes.
Yes, and in this electronic media world, we need to choose which is the brighter side of it and which is not. Though it seems to be very difficult for us to choose what is right and what is wrong, but we need to be a good decision maker for us and go for the best path for ourselves, which will lead us to a better career options as well. Thank you, sir, for joining us and
Thank you.
hearing your yeah and hearing your words, and it was really helpful to us, and I hope viewers also enjoyed listening to you and gained a lot from you. And of course, you as a learner of Kannada language has imparted so much to us and our viewers that of course I believe that our viewers would also wish to go for learning Kannada as well and take interest in this, because we need to spread these languages as more as we can, and do not leave the languages behind.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yeah, we must understand the importance of learning languages as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was a great pleasure with you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much for joining in.
Thank you.